At some point, you realize something powerful. Real change doesn't happen loudly. It doesn't happen on social media. It doesn't happen through arguments or announcements. It happens quietly, in the decisions you make when no one is watching. Most people try to improve their lives by adding more. More goals, more habits, more motivation. But the truth is, the biggest growth happens when you remove what's draining you. Certain thoughts, certain habits, certain people. Today, I'm going to show you 10 things you must quietly eliminate from your life if you want clarity, strength, and peace. No drama, no explanations. Don't tell a soul. Let's begin. 1. Quietly. Eliminate the need for constant validation. One of the biggest drains on your energy is the need to be seen, liked, and approved. You check messages, you reread texts, you wonder how people perceive you. But the truth is this: the more validation you seek, the more control you give away. Strong people don't need applause to stay committed. They don't explain themselves to people who don't understand them. They don't shrink their truth to fit someone else's comfort. Quietly stop asking, "Do they like me? Was that good enough? Am I doing okay?" Replace it with, "Am I aligned with my values?" The moment you stop outsourcing your self-worth, something powerful happens. You become calm, you become grounded, and people start respecting you without knowing why. 2. Quietly eliminate people who drain you. Emotionally. Not everyone who smiles at you wants you to grow. Some people don't mean harm, but they exhaust you. They complain constantly, they gossip, they bring chaos instead of clarity, and every conversation leaves you feeling tired. You don't need to confront them. You don't need to explain. You don't need to cut them off dramatically. Just reduce access, less availability, shorter conversations, more distance. Energy is currency. Spend it wisely. When you remove emotional drains, you create space for focus, creativity, and peace. And that peace will change your entire life. 3. Quietly eliminate the habit of over-explaining yourself. You don't owe everyone a reason. Over-explaining is often a sign of self-doubt. It comes from the fear of being misunderstood or judged. But confident people say less and mean more. You don't need to justify your boundaries, your goals, your silence, your growth. A simple, "this works for me," is enough. The less you explain, the more authority you carry. The quieter you become, the stronger your presence feels. Let people assume. Let them misunderstand. Your life doesn't require their approval. 4. Quietly eliminate negative self-talk. The most dangerous voice in your life is the one in your own head. I'm not good enough. I'm too late. I always mess things up. These thoughts don't shout, they whisper. And over time, they shape your identity. Here's the truth: you don't need to believe every thought you have. When a negative thought appears, pause. Question it. Replace it. Not with fake positivity, but with honesty. I'm learning. I'm improving. I'm allowed to grow at my pace. Change your inner dialogue, and you change your entire reality. 5. Quietly eliminate distractions that steal your focus. Most people aren't lazy. They're distracted. Endless scrolling, constant notifications, dopamine without effort. These things don't relax you. They drain you. Focus is your superpower. And anything that constantly pulls your attention away from your goals is costing you your future. You don't need to quit everything overnight. Just become intentional. Less noise, more depth, more presence. When your focus returns, clarity follows, and clarity leads to confidence. You don't need permission to change. You don't need applause to grow. And you don't need to explain why you're protecting your peace. Let them wonder why you're calmer. The most powerful transformations happen in silence. No announcements, no arguments, no validation. Just quiet decisions, made consistently. So walk away from what weakens you. Build what strengthens you. And when your life looks different, remember, the strongest moves are the ones no one hears. Don't tell a soul.